Justin here with an awesome fireside chat today with HP, who's the CTO of Pussy.Financial. And today's topic is really about meme coins and kind of what it takes to launch one, build a community, and even build the product and products, I should say, around the community to go viral. It's undeniable, especially with, this is about DeFi Summit, that we can't not talk about meme coins, especially with what's been going on in space in the past couple of months. There's just been so much that's been happening, and I'm happy to have HP here. Welcome to the DeFi Summit.
Hi, thanks for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here. Definitely, meme coins are something that can change, the world. Essentially, it's kind of a stepping stone. If you haven't heard about it on the media yet, I don't know where you've been. I've heard so many stories about people finding out about cryptocurrency through just meme tokens in general, and seeing the popularity that they can attract just through a meme in general, or a picture of a dog, something like that. So it's really crazy seeing the potential that they can get just by a name.
Yeah, memes can definitely power your dreams with some of these tokens, and and that's what Sam said too before with like even Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin started off as a meme, but like the power of it though was just the community that was able to harness, and then after you built the community, building products around that allows people to utilize that as well too. But before we kind of dive into it as well too, I guess give us a little bit of the backstory of like how you guys obviously you came out with the super great coin tag as well, and it went super viral. It shared across a lot of my trading friends and DGen trading circles as well, and meme coin talks too. But can you talk about us a little bit? Give us a little bit of background about like how you guys got decided to put it together.
So Pussy Token itself, the project is found on the idea that we want to show that if you have a community and a strong foundation, you can achieve your goals as long as you have that strong foundation. Your structure won't fall apart, upon that. So essentially, the way I actually found out about it was I was doing a live stream, and a viewer had sent me a donation in Pussy, and I was not sure what it was at first. So I did my research into it. I started looking at what the coin was. I got to know the community behind it. And then I started getting really involved in it. And now I'm at the position where I'm at. I went from working full time like a normal person to now I can work for Pussy full time, essentially. And, this is now... they say don't let your memes become don't let your memes be dreams, and my dream has come true essentially from the launch of a meme token and its community that can really blast that token off into the next, I guess, atmosphere.
Yeah, that's really cool to hear. I guess what were you doing before you got into the joining the team?
So my background is actually, I'm a PLC programmer and a repair technician. So I was doing that for about 5 years or so. And then I was doing development on the side in Node.js. So I was just building bots for people to, automate stuff. Really, that's my passion, was taking something that would take someone forever to do and automating that. So I was working with tons of automation, making it so you could do something with a click of a button instead of multiple tasks. So that's really my background, and making sure something's done correctly through the automation process, and there's nothing that'll go wrong during that process. So that's really what I'm here for. So that's what I do.
And so I guess with the community deciding, did you kind of apply into the community and then, or you just was part of the community and then like they voted you in? I guess like love to hear how especially the decentralized decision making or job decision making goes.
Yeah. So actually, super funny story. Because I got donated that money, and obviously I started getting involved with the community. I decided to make a song on Twitter about the token, and I tweeted at Elon Musk about it. If you go on my Twitter, actually, you can find it. It had like 25K views or something like that, and that's like the biggest thing I've ever seen. The community saw that, and they blew it up out of proportion. They just blew it up, and the Discord community had liked it so much that all of a sudden I got reached out by the top community members, and they were like, "Hey, we want you to be on this team. Pussy, needs a leader, and if we have a leader, our community as a whole, they voted me in, and now we're pushing this token forward. So really, the community is what got me in here, and what's driving this token forward.
With I guess you being the CTO then, and being charged of the product itself too, I guess, how much does like growth or the growth of the community impact like what you build and the products that you're building to kind of like, obviously, you know, you have the marketing and meme that's just going to market itself too. But as your role as like the CTO as well too, like how do you think that the products that you're building is, you know, like going to generate product led growth as well for the community that you're kind of serving now?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to be releasing a farm for our token that'll essentially make it so you can take your pussy and you can get something out of it, you know, essentially. And with that farm, once it's created and you have that incentive for it, we're going to be releasing that to the DAO, and it'll allow the community to control that process. So the whole thing is we're going to release utility for this token. We're going to give it to the community, and we're going to make sure that it keeps going and the community can drive the decisions beyond that. Once we've released those two products, we're looking into doing an arcade system for skill-based blockchain games where it's not pay to win and it's not gambling. It's actually like pay to play. So play and get paid. You know what I mean? So essentially you're playing the game and you're getting paid to do that. But this all really relies on what the community wants. Once we release the DAO, it's really up to what the community wants. If they decide after we release that they do not want an arcade, they can vote on that and they can decide that, you know, those tokens can be used in something else that would actually benefit the community in a better way.
Got it. I guess when it like when you guys are working and I guess is your guys' team kind of decentralized too? Like, I guess people love to hear kind of like how you guys are is like a mix between you know, docs or like actual people versus, and also some anons on the team as well. Like it's like a whole community contribution. What do you say to that goes behind the whole team? Is there like also like a CEO of Pussy.Financial as well too?
There's definitely a lot of people from around the world that are involved in this whole token. We have people around the world constantly online throughout the day, making sure that things in Pussy are running correctly. So it's definitely an all around world type of deal. It's a team effort. This isn't a one or two man job. This is really community. So it's a lot of people that are in this project making sure it'll succeed.
Got it. And I guess when it comes to like meme coins, and you know, a lot of people always think it's been part of a joke. And I guess how would you comment on I guess providing more utility and use case with what you guys are building as well too? Is it mostly the main focus for you guys is just to continue to build and grow the community, and then as more utility grows with the I guess like the price action and just like positivity from the community as well, that will continue to fuel its own growth too?
I think with the utility of the token, it'll definitely help grow it, and the community having the control of what we're going to develop for it can really help keep growing it. And if they want something done, they can vote on that, and we can make sure that new dApps are created that they want for that token. And in the future, when they have the ability to control that, it'll really help. The media kind of takes cryptocurrencies as a joke that have like high market capitalization. To us, we really want to say, you know, we're not a joke. There's a lot of stuff that a lot of good things can come out of this meme token. I mean, we have people that are in other countries, you know, poor value, and they're seeing what Pussy can do, and they're investing in it, and they're seeing the returns that they can make, and it's really changing their life. And it's crazy seeing the stories in our Discord about what Pussy can do. So I definitely say you guys should join that and look at the stories that are in there.
Definitely. Well, I think you know, especially with the way that you kind of like stumbled into the position that you have as well too, is really cool in terms of like being able to transition from your traditional 9 to 5 and then working and hopping into crypto too. I think it's a story that anybody that's watching right now, if they want to kind of get into the DeFi space too, you know, allows you to kind of jump on board or be just be involved with the projects that you like, want to or have fun with, and then you know, opportunity will knock as well in this case, and you get paid for actually just being part of it too,
Yep.
to build on it.
I agree with
So
that. It's crazy seeing the people that aren't educated about what cryptocurrencies are, and you're telling them that, hey, I'm quitting my traditional job and I'm going to go work for cryptocurrency. The amount of people that are surprised by that is crazy. And once you get talking and actually educating them, they start to realize the potential that cryptocurrencies and just meme tokens in general actually have on the real world now.
yeah, and especially I think there was like another segment that somebody on the DeFi Summit was also talking about too, was that like a big part of, there's obviously like the serious traders and serious coins and strong fundamentals and others, these TA traders out there and stuff too. But with what we've been seeing with like the whole meme coins too, is this whole new generation of other types of investors in whole different markets as well, that wasn't participating in crypto, whether because Bitcoin is just so high, Ethereum might be too high as well too, or there's just like easier ways to just like farm and start with like another coin that is a little bit more obtainable as well too. So like, like based on like what too with I think you highlighted with some people within your community too, like what is kind of like the maybe like the different stories that of like the different people involved? Would you say it's like there's Gen Z YOLO buyers out there, or is it a mix? Like I don't know if or maybe you might not know, because some of the guys are anon that are talking on the your guys' Telegram channels and hiding behind a PayPay frog. But I guess would like roughly kind of some of the different stories, or some of the people that are like have been involved with the projects or the coins that you have made?
Yeah, it's a mix. You have people that have been in the crypto world since it started, and then you have people that are brand new and finding out about it today through, social media and just seeing a tweet about it, or even on Instagram, people see it and they say, hey, how do I get this cryptocurrency? And I think really having all of the generations inside one community actually helps. You have new members coming in and asking about what does this market look like, and they're getting market data, and really having a community that can kind of educate the newer generation really helps. So in our servers and in our Telegram, you can actually get a mixed bag of all kinds of people. So
And it's been kind of global for you guys too, like just very distributed across like a lot of different people and languages around the world, or just like countries as well represented?
yeah, actually, our staff team in Discord and Telegram, we have people around the clock running events in our Discord and in our Telegram as well. Around it's a nonstop thing. It's Pussy 24/7 here. So
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of like, I guess looking into the future too of obviously a lot of what you build is very I guess like community driven with what you're trying to do too. But I guess what does the horizon look like for you guys too? I know you guys are currently built on like Ethereum as well too. I guess is that something that you guys are looking to just stay on Ethereum, or like looking to expand beyond that too? Maybe like Polygon, or just like right now, just like focusing more on like building a more suite of products first for the existing.
yeah, right
Uh,
now we're really focused on. Sorry to cut you off there, by the way.
no,
We're
no, no
really
worries.
focused on just building community up and making sure we have utility before we just start releasing onto a bunch of different markets. I think really what we want to do is build, like I said, build a strong foundation first, and then from there build a structure upon that. I think really having a strong Ethereum foundation, and then from there we can expand and say, hey, we did it in Ethereum, we can do it beyond that as well. I think that's really what we need to show the community to show that a meme or Pussy in general can actually do that. I think you're muted there, Justin.
So I was gonna say, yeah, it'd be good to kind of like pull up kind of like what you guys, just for like everybody to see too, kind of
Oh
like
yeah.
the memology too
Oh yeah.
that
If
you
you
guys
go
have.
join our Discord, you can see there's tons of memes that users have created, and it's really crazy.
Yeah, so you guys are pursuing potentially like a DAO. I think you highlighted about that, arcade, farming, studio, charity partnerships, and more as well too. Um, I guess when it comes to like the DAO, for example, too, I guess is it basically moving all the decisions by uh, all the token holders right now to kind of like your guys' own DAO or custom DAO as well too?
Yes, essentially, we don't want to have control of the token. We don't feel comfortable with it. We want the community to be able to have control of that. So if you're a token holder, essentially, you'll be able to take control of it, and it'll be out of our hands. We'll be essentially working for the community.
Definitely. And I guess like looking for like I guess part of your guys is like marketing strategies too. I guess have you guys work with like influencers? I mean, I think I saw from uh, in terms of some mentions too. You guys have been like featured by like Winklevoss as well as like Diplo and others as well too. How's it like a mix between like organic and then also to just like collaborating with influencers to kind of like help spread the word across with what you guys are up to?
I think the way we're going about it is in Miami, we had a plane flying that said, "Buy Pussy, sell Doge." If you were anywhere in Miami at that point and you looked up and you saw a plane with that banner, I would take a picture of it. I don't know about you. The way that we're handling our marketing is really public. And if you see it, it's going to be something that you're going to want to take a picture of. And I think that's really how we're doing it. It's you see that, you have to take a picture of it. I mean, who doesn't, you know?
Definitely. So I guess like part of the marketing strategies for you guys has just been, yeah, kind of creating these super viral campaigns to then just further explode your guys's growth and awareness as well too.
Exactly.
How would you say your guys' like growth has been too, like in terms of like token holders obviously plays then a huge part with what you guys are doing in terms of community, I guess. Is that the way, one of the best ways you guys are measuring community growth, or like what are the like some of the different metrics that you guys kind of look at?
We're using the holder amount as a community as a metric, but at the same time, we're kind of seeing the amount of people that are coming into our Telegram and our Discord, and we're kind of basing it off of interest in the token as well. If we see people are interested, we want to educate them, and then they can educate their friends, and that's really what we're kind of measuring it off of. The whole goal here is community. If your community is spreading from one word, one of word of mouth to another, that can turn into 4, and it can just keep doubling, and so on from there.
Yeah, I think multiplying and the power of word of mouth. It's through referrals, it's through memes, especially, and I think that's like the power of why memes have been so strong, and obviously with the graphics, the jokes that can be played off the token symbol as well too. It seems like yeah, you guys built up that huge package with that too, and looks like the community is really rallying behind it as well too.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah, I guess kind of like to wrap up a few things here as well. What's next for you guys then? Obviously besides the upcoming products as well too. I know you can't really predict the future with everything too. Is it pretty much just like heads down, let's keep shipping product, just keep shipping it out, and let's keep iterating as you go? How's that process look?
I think right now we're really going to tackle our farm and our DAO. And from there, then that's when we can start really grasping onto new concepts and figuring out what we want to do beyond that. I think we need to get those 2 solid products out first, and then our community can see that we can release usable utility for the token. And once we can do that, I think that's really where we can start taking off from there.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I guess we will definitely look forward to as your guys' progress, I guess, with more updates with your guys' roadmap. It'd be good to do like a follow-up even after DeFi Summit too, as you guys are continuing to launch, to see like kind of like the longevity of, people think that a lot of the meme projects are like just instant flash and then completely leave. And I think that's where, what's a little bit different too. Would you say that also, and also you coming on here too as kind of a non-Anon team member as well, is also a little bit different compared to some of the other meme coins that are, literally pump and dump, and they won't even put their face behind the projects that they're supporting as well too. How have you found that been for you, like you coming out as like one of I guess more of a doxed public figure for the company as well too?
Really, I think in order for a meme token to be successful, you need to have someone like that. We can almost compare it to Doge if you want to now. I mean, we have Elon as, the Doge father. In that, I mean, I could be, I guess I'm the face of Pussy in this case. I think you really need someone that can show that, hey, I will gladly represent this, and I will say I put my full trust in this. I mean, I have my entire job now is relying on Pussy, and I really think the community sees that, and they say we can support this if this person's willing to throw away everything essentially and work for it because it's a passion. I think that's the goal here, and I think that's really what's driving it. So.
Awesome. Well, it looks like we're kind of wrapping up here with our talk. Do you have any closing thoughts that you want to share with the DeFi Summit community, as well as the Pussy.Financial community as well, from the memology group?
I would thank you for coming and watching us. If you haven't yet, make sure you guys join our Telegram and our Discord server. We're always talking in there. We love to have new members come in and chat. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them there. We also have an Ask Me Anything that'll be coming up, I believe, in a couple weeks. So make sure you guys follow us on Twitter so you can get announcements for that.
Definitely. And also too, HP and Pussy.Financial also is doing or partaking part of our community giveaway tokens as well too. They're giving away $1,000 worth of their token. And we're going to distribute to a few different winners as well. And, maybe even if the winners of those tokens might then be in the same exact position that you did. They get some tokens. They start learning about the community, hop in, and maybe they'll get hired and join you, join your force.
Oh, agreed. That's exactly what the goal is.
Awesome. Spreading the word and getting the word out there. So great. Well, yeah, definitely keep in touch. And thanks again for coming on through the DeFi Summit.
Thank you for having me.